Hello, welcome to our virtual open house on 2426 Garden Meadow. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can get started. So I'm Cathy Naiser with the Naiser Real Estate Group, and this is our brand new listing at 2426 Garden Meadow Street. So through this video tour, I'm going to tell you about the area, about the market, about other homes in the area and sales in the area recently, as well as walk you through this actual virtual tour of this house. So let's get started. You can, by the way, post questions in the chat, and I will attempt to answer them. If I miss them, I will definitely go back quickly to catch those questions. So let's talk about the area. So this house is in the Thousand Oaks, Jones-Maltsberger area. If we zoom out on the map, here is 1604 and here is 281. So our property listing is right here. So it's just off of Thousand Oaks, and then here is Jones-Maltsberger. That's a pretty big intersection. Not big in terms of necessarily traffic, but there's a lot of things in the area. So all around here, lots of restaurants, Saltgrass Steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse on 281. Over here, there's Bill Miller's, Papa John Pizza. There are different dollar stores around. H-E-B, there's a fairly big H-E-B right here at Thousand Oaks and Jones-Maltsberger. There's a very big H-E-B at the corner of 281 and 1604. Now, at Gold Canyon in 1604, there is also Bed Bath & Beyond, Academy, Kohl's, number of shopping centers like that. Schools in the area are, for this particular property, Thousand Oaks Elementary, Bradley Middle School, and MacArthur High School. Those are all really pretty well-known schools in the Northeast ISD. So you can do some looking at online to see their stats. However, they have good reputations as far as I've heard. Now, parks in the area, there is this Mud Creek nearby where there's lots of, there's a trail for parking. It does flood when it rains. That's why it's called Mud Creek. Over here, you can see Lawrence Creek runs through this area down here, a long way away from this property. But right down here is MacArthur Park, or McAllister Park, I apologize. That is a very big park. It has pavilions, athletic fields, soccer fields. Of course, there's the San Antonio Police Department right there. So not very far from this house. Let's look a little bit at the neighborhood and how it looks. So Thousand Oaks itself, the neighborhood of Thousand Oaks is a pretty big area. This is a garden home section of Thousand Oaks. So if you look right here, these homes right off of Turkey Point are garden homes. So that's where this is. It is a garden home neighborhood. There is another garden home neighborhood right over here. So when we look at comps, we'll be looking at those two neighborhoods as well. You know, garden homes typically mean a smaller yard. Lots of times the yard, your property ends at the next person's house. So there's not houses in between. In this particular neighborhood, this house has land on both sides of the house. So it's not like another property is butting up to this one. So you can see the way that looks with the neighborhood. Again, that's Henderson Pass. So that's a kind of a quick shot over to 281 and Gold Canyon, and Turkey Point neighborhood and Thousand Oaks neighborhood is right there. So I want to show you some, actually that's not what I want to show you here. So let's look at some garden home sales in the area. So this property is 1,863 square feet and it's listed at $225,000. So you can see our listing right here at Garden Meadow, 1,883 square feet, been on the market 2 days, $225,000. The only other house, garden home anywhere near, and I pulled up all the garden homes in Area 14, which is a very large area. This one is about the same size, but it's listed at $269,000. So you can see a lot of difference in price there. On the houses that are under contract, the price range is a very small house for 963 at $159,000, and a house just bigger than ours at $305,000. The reason that's so expensive is it's in a different neighborhood where the sales are a little bit higher. So if we look down here, we see the two that have sold in the last 9 months, and the one on Bitters Road sold exactly where ours was. They listed it at $225 and sold at $223. It was a little bit smaller house. And then the one on Blanche Coker sold for $255. Now Blanche Coker and this one up here on Country Crest that sold for so much, that's a completely different neighborhood. So when you look at big areas, you have to keep that in mind. So let's talk about this house for a little bit. So this house on Garden Meadow is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home built in 1992, and it's 1,883 square feet. Again, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. All the bedrooms are upstairs, so it is a 2-story home. We'll look at the floor plan in a minute. It had a new roof in 2017, and it has no carpet whatsoever. Granite countertops, so they've changed the counters and updated the master bath. They've got a nice wood laminate upstairs. The appliances are stainless. The stove is being replaced this next week with a new stainless appliance. So that are the basic details. Let's look at the house. I'm going to make this bigger so we can see it. All right. So here we are standing out front of the house on Garden Meadow Street. It is on a cul-de-sac. So if you can see here, there's space between this house. There's space between this house, that fence, and that house. That fence, kind of hard to see here, but it does not butt up against the house. So it's not a typical garden home from that reason. Now, when we go and spin around a little bit, you can see the neighborhood and all the trees. One of the telltale features of the Thousand Oaks, Jones-Mossberger area is the oak trees, the thousands of oak trees. That's why they call it Thousand Oaks. So in this whole area, you're going to find a lot of trees. Of course, nice big streets. This is a cul-de-sac. You can see that. And here are your neighbors. Nice car there. And so we come back to our house. So you can see here it's got a nice front patio, garage, decent size. So now we're going to go inside the house. So it just came, I'll spin around so you can see, but here's the front door. So we just came in the front door. Here are our windows. And now the windows do have plantation shutters, if you notice there. And there is a fireplace. So we spin around. This, of course, is a big family room. I'll go here where we can see it from this direction. A big family room, and then over here is the technically the formal dining. You could use it any kind of space you want. When we spin around here, you can see again the front door and the stairway. And let's just explore the downstairs a little bit before we go upstairs. So when you look over here, this is the powder room. This is a half bath. You can see our camera right there. It does have granite counters. And I'll go inside so you can just look around from there. It's a nice sized powder bath. House is in very good condition. It's had recent interior paint, and the exterior as well has been painted recently and some updates done there. Seller recently did quite a few repairs just to get it ready to be listed. So now I'm standing in the breakfast room looking back towards the front door. So you can see those plantation shutters and the fireplace. Let's go look at the kitchen. So here's the kitchen. The refrigerator, by the way, does not go with the house. Big, long kitchen. And look over here. Granite counters, nice travertine backsplash. This is the stove that's being replaced. The cabinets are painted black, so that's that. Now, if we go over here, this is the pantry and utility room. It's really more the utility room. You could put some shelves up there, so that's where your washers and dryers go. And then over here, we have a pantry. So that's where the pantry is. A little bit smaller. Again, you could get some more space in the utility room. In this area, it does have ceramic tiles. So let's look back at the kitchen this way. So I'm standing right now in the breakfast room, looking back towards the kitchen, and just on the other side of the kitchen is formal dining. I'm going to take you into the garage, and I have to go at it a little bit differently, so I think we'll do it this way. So now I'm standing in the garage. It is a full 2-car garage. It has a water softener. It's plumbed for water softener, but the water softener does not convey. It's leased, so they need to give that back. Does have a sprinkler system, which does need a little bit of repair. Well, the seller disclosed that. Water heater, nice water heater. So it's a big, big, big garage. Walls are in good shape. You can see that. See if I can show you the garage door. So all of that looks pretty good. Now let's go back inside the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen. And there is over by the refrigerators. You can see the space here. And that's a small refrigerator, but it doesn't take up anywhere near the space. So a larger refrigerator could go. This one will not convey. So again, back out in the family room now. Let's get another perspective. Here's the family room. Here is the breakfast room and the kitchen. And before we go upstairs, we're going to take a look outside. So if you look around outside, I'm going to just spin you around a little bit here. The siding is a wood siding. It's in real good condition. Recently, they just did a little bit of repair to it. But overall in very, very good conditions. The siding's good. This is your little patio. Again, it's a garden home, so the yard is smaller. I don't think we can get over there and look on that side. It does have nice crepe myrtles all along the back, so that gives a level of privacy on this side of the house. And then we have a big yard on the other side of the house. So with that, I'm going to go back inside and take us upstairs. Sorry about the tilting there. Here we go. Now I'm standing under the front door, and here are the stairs. Again, fresh paint all the way through the house. So this is a nice laminate flooring on the upstairs and the stairs. And let's go up those stairs. So now I've reached the top of the stairway, and I want to give you some perspective. So on the right-hand side is a big master. Right in front of us is the guest bathroom, the second full bath. Right here is the furnace closet for the air handler. There we have a guest room. We have a guest room here and also a closet in between. So let's go in this guest room. So we're at the top of the stairs off to the left. Here's the guest room. And again, nice flooring. Blinds. Closet is a good sized closet. It is a little walk-in closet. Lots of space there. And by the way, this house has had all the popcorn removed. If you notice on the ceilings, the popcorn's not there. So now I'm back in the hall. Here's my stair. Across the way is the master. So right here to the side, in between these two bedrooms, is a linen closet. So you have some storage right there. And now we go into the other bedroom. So this is the second guest bedroom number 2, so bedroom number 3. Again, we have some nice blinds in there. Again, laminate flooring. This closet's a little bit different. So it actually is one long closet. It has 2 different doorways. So if we go here and look on the inside, there we go. Now I can open this door and look the other way. So you can go, look, it goes all the way across, all right? So it's got a big closet, not necessarily a walk-in closet, but a nice size. So now I'm standing in the second guest bedroom. Again, there's a guest bedroom to our left. This is where the air handler is for the air conditioning. Let's go look at the guest bathroom. So you can see the surround tile is in very good condition. So it's the tub. There's just slight staining there, but it's in really nice condition. We have a nice ceramic tile on the floor. We have granite counters again. Now we're out, and here is the master. So let's go look at this big master. Here is a master, a very large master bedroom. Go on this side and turn around. And with the screen that I'm doing right now, if you're asking any questions or chatting, I can't see it. So we'll come back in just a minute and see if I can answer any questions. So here is the master bath, and this is the master closet. Really, really, really big with high ceilings. Let's go in that master bath. So here we are in the master bath. You can see there's the shower. You go over here, you can see the tub with the surround. Again, the shower. It does have granite in here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out of here. Yeah, I did. Okay. So now, let's go in this closet. So this is the master, oops, not sure what happened there. This is the master closet. And it is a nice, nice big closet. You can see lots of rooms. They even added some shelves up on top for additional storage and placement of things, maybe your winter clothes. And then we can go back down into the master bedroom. So we've pretty much covered everything about the house. And get back down and just go over the floor plan real quickly. So this is kind of, it looks funny because there's a little bit of distortion from the camera, but the garage is here, kitchen's over here, living, dining here. Let's look at the second floor. So second floor with all the laminate. So we went up the stairs here, 2 guest bedrooms. There is the guest bath. And then actually this is the guest bath, this is the master bath, and that's a closet, and this is the big master. Again, this room. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to minimize this screen and look back over here. So we went over the comps in the area and where the house is located. And again, in just a really popular area of town with a lot of trees. Now I'm going to go back to my Zoom meeting and stop sharing my screen for a minute and see if we have any questions. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions. I think we've answered pretty much everything. I hope this tour has been helpful. To see other properties and to see them in great degree and to get neighborhood stats, you can download my app. So to download my app, you would text KW, these are capital letters, KW15TB9I, and you text that code to the number 87778. So instead of putting in a phone number that you're going to text to, you would text it to 87778. The code again is KW, capital letters, KW15TB9I. Again, this property is at 2426 Garden Meadow. It's in awesome condition, fresh paint and ready for you. So if you have any questions, call us for sure. Our number here is 210-638-7701. Thanks for visiting our virtual tour, and I hope you have an amazing day.